Hey everyone, this is your favorite girl, Corinne Lafont, and I'm here. As you can see, there's a little, what do you call that now? Do I do it this way, this way, this way, this way? Can never get this right. This way. Oh my God, these reverse sort of things. There's a little insert video here, which I'm going to talk a little about. And this is really about vulnerability yet again. Um, Getting over yourself. That's the title of that video. I did that video in 2015. I was still living in Jamaica at the time. And though I was teaching people and telling people about video marketing and it's the way to go, I wasn't really doing it myself for fear of putting myself out there. Yeah. So that's a little tip and lesson for you guys who are helping persons. You should really be taking a dose of your own medicine. Yeah. You should be taking a dose of your own medicine. And so I took a big dose that day, 2015, and I'm going to play it for you. I think it's about 5 minutes, but just to give you a gist of it. And I'll probably put the link in the description if it's a bit too long. And there's another video to follow that just to show you my progression over the years to this day. Because you see me today in today's time, but I wanted to take you back when I really was fearful of putting myself out there. So let me play the video for you. We'll both watch it together, right? Hey, this is your girl, Corinne Lafont. Happy New Year to everyone. I want to wish everyone a fantastic 2015. You know, it's a year where it's new beginnings, new challenges, new surprises for a lot of us. And one of the surprising things you would be happy to know is this is my first video. This is my first video. I mean, I've been on TV, and all of that, but this is really my first video. I wrote an article recently about I'm coming out. It's not that I wanted to say that I'm gay. I'm not gay. Not that there's something wrong with being gay, but I'm coming out of being fearful and apprehensive about doing video marketing. And I tell everybody about doing video marketing, but I wasn't doing it myself, because I have a fear. I have a fear about the way I look, my skin, my shape, my face, my hair, the zit, you I was just concerned about that and didn't want people to see me being imperfect. I wanted to look perfect for the camera. And we really need to realize that God make us special. We are unique and we must appreciate who we are, as a person. And I really want to just step up to the plate, get over my fears. It's not justified, just like what I say, fears are false evidence appearing real. And I really don't have any justification for saying that I don't look good on camera. There are people who say that I look great on camera. There are people who say, you take such great pictures, whatever. I don't know. But I just feel I look geeky with my glasses, you know. But now I'm looking at myself. The more and more that I do this, I feel a little bit more confident. And I know as I practice and I do this some more, that you're going to work with me. You will encourage me, support me, to help me know that, hey, this, what I'm doing with video marketing is not bad. And it is something that really, for business persons, the sole proprietors, is really something that you should enter into, you should do in order to engage more of your audience, your target audience, and your customers or potential clients. And so I really wanted to come out of my shell and just address you guys and let you know straight up I had a problem with showing myself. I have a problem with taking pictures. I have a problem Still with do. being on Still do. TV. Still But do. 2015 is the year for me to get over myself. Get This is a over. getting over myself video. And I really want you guys who are watching this and listening to this to share what you need to get over. What it is that you need to get over yourself, whether it is the way you look, the way you feel about something, what it is that you're holding back yourself about. we hold back ourselves. We cannot blame anybody for where we are. We hold back ourselves, and it's just time to let go. It's just time to realize that you can you can do this. You can do this. It will be hard at first, but nothing comes easy, and the rewards will be sweeter. So, just be comfortable with what you're doing. I'm getting more and more comfortable the more I talk to you. But I just wanted to say this is my first video, and I'm going to look back at this years later. I just know it. I'm going to look back at this years later and laugh at myself and say, oh my God, look how geeky I was. Look how, unscripted I sound. And so what? I sound
Right.
unscripted. You're going to get the raw me. You're going to get the real me. This is not going to be any edited sort of video. This is going to be the raw Corinne Lafont, the raw me, the real thing. I tend to be straight up with people. I don't hide, except for video. But I tell you, but I tell you the truth. That's just me. And all my coaching students can tell you that. My coaching clients, they can tell you, straight up. That's what you're gonna get. And for those who are watching this, take the time to get to know me. And like I say, check out my website at the bottom of the screen, and feel free to comment below on this video on what you may be going through. What are you inhibiting yourself? What are you hiding behind? What you need to get over. Because I'm getting over myself with hiding behind the webcam, the camera. I'm getting over that, and I'm so glad that I took the bold step to be able to do this. I've been procrastinating about it. And I said, you know what? This is crazy. This has to stop. I just pulled my computer aside, get a laptop, put on the webcam, and here I am recording. So hope you like it. Let's get to know each other, and see you on the next video.
Oh, what did I say? I'll be looking back at this years later. It's 2022. That was 2015. My word, how time flies. And can I tell you, I'll be honest, even when I did that video in 2015, it still took me a time to get myself on video. That was one time that I did it, and it took me a while to really go out, all out on video. But now I'm doing video for everything, you know. Um, but yeah, just to talk a little bit about that, we are really holding back ourselves. We are really holding back ourselves from our progress, abundance, success, whatever you desire. You can't blame anybody, or you shouldn't be blaming anybody for where you are. It's really you stopping yourselves, your fears, your insecurities, your inhibitions, your limiting beliefs, what people have been telling you, pouring into you. You really have to undo all that sort of brainwashing that you have been told all your life. Just undo it, totally undo it. It will take time, it's not going to happen overnight. But the person that you are now and the fears and the limiting beliefs is as a result of what people have convinced you, and you accepted and took it on and wear it, like a cloak, and believe it to be true. It is not. Okay. And I used to think, oh, people are watching me. I see the zit, I see the this, I see the that. Nobody cares. They're only concerned about the information. They came to get some information. They want this to move forward. That's all. They're not concerned about my hair. Well, as you know, just my hair has changed. I used to bleach it and stuff at that time. Now I'm all natural, and that was another concern. Even though people used to tell me my hair looks fabulous the way it is now. But people are always saying things. So what does that tell you? Just be bold. Just believe in you. Trust in you. Yeah. Know what God gave you. And as I look back, I think I'm even looking better today than I did in 2015. Don't you think so? I think I'm cuter. Yeah, I was a little bit more chubby, I think, when I look at my face back then. I've slimmed down a bit. I mean, if we want to get kind of analytical and critical in a constructive way. But I like who I see now. I love who I see now. Yeah, whether acne or no acne, I love who I see now. I love who I saw then, but I also love who I see now. Let me show you the other clip. Let me see if I could fix it here before. Um, So I can switch the screens. Let me just share here 1 second. So I'm going to stop sharing this one. I'm going to share the other screen. Let's see. I'm going to maximize it here so that it's full screen. Right, this one that's coming up is me. I think, what year was that? I don't know what, no, 2020, just before we closed off with the pandemic, just before I had this interview, just before, it was 2020, early 2020. And I was asked to be on radio. So you see me there in the studio, face to face. That's Ricardo Mitchell. I'm going to tag you in this. Ricardo Mitchell, my friend. I haven't spoken to you in a long while. We need to reconnect, Ricardo. And I was asked to be in studio and engage live with an audience. So that is just showing you a little progression from me being scared to be on video to now being on radio and people calling in live and talking to me. And it's not that I'm not used to this, but this is in a studio, a real studio. Okay. So let me just show you a bit about this one. It's a little bit low, so you really need your headset to listen. So if you're not hearing it properly, as I said, I will put the links below so you can listen to it, but put on a headset to hear it a little bit better if you're having difficulty. But it just shows that my progression, and it's so important, really. With video marketing, it is not just for your clients, your audience, your customers. It is also for you. Just like with that photo album, you look back at where you were to where you are now. You could laugh at it, like how I'm laughing at myself now with you guys. You can laugh at it, and you can see how you have progressed, your growth over the years, over time, the person that you have become. You can see it. The evidence is there. So let me show you this quickly, and then we could wrap up this little video.
Not giving away someone comments on something negatively. Like let's say as a DJ you put out a mix. Or you put out a recording or something and that person's responding negatively to that. But you know that's the best given the circumstances you would pick up. Because remember you're doing the ad for a client. But you as the person with the voice of that ad getting a lot of stick because hey, your customer, let's say advertising for product X, they write that point to Facebook. Let's take one for the blue and the green. Right. And now persons are portraying you negatively. What would you advise someone to person with that?
Okay. Let me see if I get this situation play. You put out a recording promoting something for a client.
Right.
So which means you got specific instructions to put out that particular product or service, promoting that service.
Yes.
And viewers or listeners are giving you negative feedback. Is that it?
Yes.
The first thing is that you were hired by a client and they give you instructions, so you are following that instructions. So if persons on the outside don't understand that, then I don't know if it is really your place to explain or the client to explain. Because you don't really want to get mixed up in that little model right there. It is not really for you to have to justify anything. They didn't hire you, a client hired you, and you met. Once the client was satisfied, it doesn't matter about anybody else. So really it is the client. If he or she wants to jump in at that point, if it is on social media to say, listen, this is what we wanted, probably the client did not take into consideration their audience to be able to say, these are the people that we're serving. Oh, it's buffering there. So, like I said, I'm going to share the link in the description below so you can see the full video.
I want to get mixed up in that little model right there. It is not really for you to have to justify anything.
They didn't hire you, a client hired you, and you met. Once a client was satisfied, it doesn't matter about anybody else. So really, it is a client. If he or she wants to jump in at that point, if it is on social media, to say, listen, this is what we wanted, probably the client did not take into consideration their audience.
Right. I'm just going to pause it there. So, yeah, people, that's me in 2020. So, you saw me in 2015. That's me in 2020. And this you're looking at now is 2022. What do you think? You have seen me on my podcast, Between the Lines. You see me doing lives. You see me doing a lot of stuff on video. What do you think? Do I look like I'm a little bit more comfortable? I think so. Do I still have my insecurities? Sure. Do I still have a little bit of concern? Do I still? Sure. It will always be there, but I manage it. I know what is the bigger picture, what I'm going after, and I just put all those other things aside. They become secondary to the bigger picture. Yes, it's still there. I make no excuses. I don't resist it, but I keep it moving because I know the real people who are in my circle, the people who I'm targeting, it wouldn't matter to them about the way I look, my skin, my hair, my headset, what I'm wearing. It's about them getting the information that they need from me, the value, my contribution to be able to help them to become a better version of themselves, to become better communicators, because I'm in PR, to become more visible because I'm into branding. Yeah, my services that I offer, communication, crisis management, all of these things, content creation and production, digital media marketing and strategy, they are going to get all of that. Being able to present themselves, being able to start their own podcast, being able to interview well, host a guest well, all of these things is what really matters. Not the way I look. And for those who are concerned about those things, if you find people are being critical and focus on that, then they are not really your target audience. And you really need to just dismiss them, put them in a different category, and keep it moving. Know that don't take in those things and think it has something to do with you. It doesn't. Love yourself, believe in yourself, and know what you have to contribute is of value to someone out there. And if there's one, there is more than one person out there. So thank you so much for listening, watching, and supporting. Take care and have a great day.